think what I want to do is I want to talk just for a second.
What is up, guys? I hope everybody's doing well. I'm sorry that I have not been around very much, doing very many videos. Just a lot of things going on, and some of you know I suffer from a vestibular condition, makes me dizzy, constantly dizzy and lightheaded. That's just normal. And I also suffer from depression and anxiety, which does not help. If like things are going on, it's a really tense situation, and it gets even worse, and it's really fucking hard. And like today, I've been barely able to walk. So much shit going on, and I'm so dizzy. It's like just staggering all over the place like an old man. It was like that when I first got sick, about 7 years ago, I think it was. 2016, it'd be 8 years. I mean, I guess it kind of starts with the fact that I live in a household with 6 people, and there's just a lot of backfighting and a lot of arguing going on right now, and it's like, it's fucking bullshit. And I'm like, even though my name is not on the lease for this place, like I'm practically running it. Like when there's a problem, everybody comes to me. I'm basically running the show for whatever reason, and that's a lot on my shoulders. In addition to stuff I'm trying to do for myself, like writing and YouTube and things like that, and I can't deal with all this infighting and he said, she said, and all this shit. It's just stupid. It's like fucking high school all over again. Yeah, the big problem, and you saw probably in the title of the video, you know, it's not clickbait. There's an actual story. I've been in love with this woman for 6 years. She's actually the mother of my youngest child. I've been working really hard for 6 years to try to win her back because I fucked up and lost her in the first place. Biggest mistake of my entire life, but it is what it is, and I can't change it. I guess I'll start with why I broke up with her 8 years ago, or it wasn't 8 years ago, it was 6 years ago. When I was really sick, I was really depressed. I didn't have a job. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't play with my children. It's the fucking hardest thing in the entire world when, you know, you have some kind of debilitating sickness or injury that, you know, you can't do anything. And, you know, my oldest son had to deal with a lot of that, and thank God he was so understanding, and he still is. You know, it's like, you know, I apologize to him all the time as I can't do the things I want to do. He's like, it's okay, Dad, you can't help it. You're sick, you're dizzy. And I'm like, it just makes me want to cry. But things got really rough at the end, and at the time I felt I made the right decision. But I think it's safe to say that when she had packed her stuff and when she was in the car and she and our son were leaving and I was crying, and my youngest son looked at me, he said, "Don't cry, Daddy." I lost it even more. It was just, I've never forgotten that moment, and I spent 6 years trying to make things right with her. Like, I changed my whole outlook on life. I tried to be a better man and a better parent, and basically it was all for no good. He just turned 8 the other day, and every year on his birthday we go to a local park out here, and we take pictures and we walk around and we go out to dinner and stuff. I don't know why, but at the end of the day I felt compelled to try to kiss her, and she wasn't having that. That's not her fault. I don't blame her. It was a kind of a dumb thing for me to try to do, but that's what I felt at the time. And you know, I just, 6 years is a long time, and the thing is, the biggest thing is, I don't even know why I'm so attached to this woman. It's not like she's overly supportive. It's not like she's shown me a great deal of respect. It's fucking weird. I don't really get it. You know, I was harping for a long time on the fact that she hasn't read my book. She promised to read my book. on 3 separate occasions, and she still hasn't read it. She doesn't watch my YouTube videos. Usually things I try to do, such as YouTube, she has to put it down just to bring me back down again, make me feel bad. Like I told her I was doing stuff on YouTube, and she's like, YouTube is the most useless thing on the planet, which is a fucking ridiculous statement, because even if you don't like the entertainment value and shit on YouTube, there's self-help videos, there's all kinds of shit that, you know, you can get into. So YouTube is far from being worthless. It's just, she just said that to fucking try and hurt me. And yeah, I'm still attached to her. I was still trying to work things out with her, and you know, it's stupid. It doesn't make sense. But I mean, it just is what it is, I guess. And like I said, the backfighting around here, it's like a bunch of kids. It's fucking ridiculous. And I'm no better sometimes. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Sometimes I'm in a mood, and I try not to take my mood out on other people, but then when they piss me off, they get the full brunt of me being pissed off and depressed and all that. So yeah, it's a tough balance to strike, and depression and anxiety are just horrible things that millions of people have to deal with. I want to do a video on that one day. I don't know. I've been having bad thoughts. I've been having thoughts about suicide, and more than usual, because honestly, I think about suicide just about every night. And but you know, in the back of my mind, I know I'm not going to do it because I have my 2 boys, and the only thing I fear worse than not being here or being here is the thought of them dealing with my death or something happening to me. And they're very sensitive kids, and they would not take it well. They would not take it well. That scares me, quite frankly. It scares me. You know, I'm not one of those people. I said this to my ex. I said, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, you're the only one for me and I'll never find anybody else. It's just, I know a lot of people say it, and I get where they're coming from, but in the end, it's not really true. I mean, you always do find somebody else, and I know I deserve better. That's the thing. I know I deserve better. And people tell me that all the time, you deserve better, and, you know, I just like, there's still a part of me that really wants to work things out with her, and there's another part of me that does not want to give her the fucking privilege. I mean, you know, it's like, sometimes I just get so disgusted, but I'm so confused. Like, my brain is like, there's always shit going on in there, especially with stuff like this. It's like, it doesn't make sense. So yeah, I'm sorry there hasn't been that many videos. I've been, like I said, depressed and dizzy, and I've been having enough trouble just walking as it is. And, you know, when you're so fucking dizzy, it's like, you know, you can't do shit. This is the first game I've played all day. I've been laying here watching movies all day. I hate it. I really fucking hate it. And I might end up doing a video on why, you know, an entire video on my relationship with my ex and why I feel the way I do. But I don't know, for now it's just me trying to deal with the situation and trying to stay positive in a very negative environment. It's the hardest thing to do. I am in counseling. I've been in counseling for a couple of years now. I have a great counselor. I love her to pieces. Trying to make me realize my self-worth, being, you know, as good a person and as good a man as I can possibly be. And yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I was going strong for a long time, and now it's like it doesn't matter. You know, it's like nothing ever happened. It's like I'm stuck at square one all over again. And when thoughts of suicide and self-harm come to your mind, that's the sign that you're basically about to hit rock bottom, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. I think it's just above all else, I just wish she could see what I see. You know, now that that's kind of over, she told me the other day, she goes, I love you, just not in that way. Now it's like, I don't want anything to do with anybody. My depression and anxiety are getting worse. I had 2 anxiety attacks in the last couple days. It's like, it's a fucking nightmare. But does she? It's like, I know she cares, but like when I talk to her about it, she's like, she just shrugs. You know, like gives me the impression she doesn't fucking give a shit. You know? And that makes me even more like, you know, why the fuck am I wasting my time on this bitch for? When, you know, there are definitely plenty of like nicer women out there that actually give a shit when I'm hurt and when I need help. You know, I just, I don't want to be here anymore is what it comes down to. Like, I don't want to be on this planet. I don't want to be dealing with all this shit. You know, people can say they're whining if they want to, but, you know, until you had depression and had to deal with it every day of your life, you know, you don't fucking know shit, so shut up. It's a disease is what it is, and you know, it's a never-ending, constant battle. And sometimes when like death seems to be the only way out, it's like you're trapped. You know, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm trapped here. You know, like I said before, that this house I live in is just full of negativity and all that stuff. And you know, the easy solution from someone on the outside is like, well, get out. Well, that's a problem because my youngest son wants out too, and I promised I wouldn't leave without him. And you know, I don't have any money or a vehicle, so where am I gonna go? And it's not like I can ask one of my friends to take me and my son. And on top of that, I don't want him to leave the school district yet. I want him to have to switch school districts because he's had to do that twice already. And I want him to not have to make friends all over again, have to start over. That's fucking, it's hard. So I'm basically stuck here trying to make the best of what I can, and yet I sit here, you know, I lock myself in my room and I keep myself away from everybody so I can deal with as little shit as possible and therefore not get more sick and more dizzy. Sorry, I'm trying not to cry here. It's not easy. I was already crying earlier. I'm crying, I'm having anxiety attacks, I'm just a regular fucking child. What do you want me to do about it? I can't do anything about it, you know? I'm sorry, I mean, I know this channel is meant to try to put smiles on people's faces and therefore put a smile on my face, but it's one of those times where I just can't. I don't have the strength, I don't have the mindset, I can't do anything but be depressed. You know what I mean? I'll get through it. I know for a fact I'll get through it. It's just, I just don't, this is like the first time ever I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get through it. Like, I have no idea whatsoever. You know, before it was always like, well, I just gotta stick it out, you know? I gotta stick it out and things will work out in the end, but I just don't know. I don't know, it's all, I don't have any way to describe things. It's just fucking... I think that's all I got for right now. Sorry if this video was very depressing and very whiny, I guess. I don't know. You know. So I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and also thank you so much for 108 subscribers. I'm really flattered. It means a lot to me. I know a lot of that has come from the Jacksepticeye compilation videos that I made, and I'm glad you guys enjoy them. I hope you guys check out my other content. I try to cheer up people on a regular basis. I have about a 30% success rate, so anyway, yeah, that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. As always, it's Bobby's World, and you're all just living in it. PLC for life, y'all. Bye.